Originally, all humans had 2 heads, 4 arms, and 4 legs. And the way they traveled was they would go hand to hand like this, and then the hands behind would come down, and then the feet, and then the feet, and then the hands, and the hands, and the feet, and they would just roll everywhere. And they were happy as happy could be because they were never alone, because whenever they wanted conversation and a friend wasn't around, they had the other head to talk to. And Zeus had made a rule, and the rule was, nobody goes to Mount Olympus. As long as nobody goes to Mount Olympus, everybody's okay. And of course, we're humans, so we roll up Mount Olympus. And Zeus gets mad at us. He draws out a big sword, and he cuts all of us in half. And then, because our heads are facing the wrong way, he grabs our heads and turns us. By the way, I went to chiropractor earlier today, so I had that experience. And he turns our heads 180 degrees, so we're facing the right way. And that's why there's love. It's because we're desperately trying to find our missing other half. And then he said, and so some people were male and female, and some people were female and female, and some people were male and male. And that's why we have lesbian and gay love. And it's very cute. I like it. Anyway, I don't want to overcomplicate it because they actually talk about a bunch of different forms of love. So I'm just going to invoke 3 of the loves that they talked about because there's no need to make it too complicated. So one of the forms of love is what we would call agape. They did not use the word agape. I need this. They actually said there was the love from old Aphrodite and the love from new Aphrodite. They said there is 2 Aphrodites. Very confusing. They were born in different ways. Why were there 2 Aphrodites? Anyway, the love from old Aphrodite was what we would call agape. So I'm just going to use agape. And then there was philos and eros. Those are the 3 loves I want to deal with. Agape was pure love. Love that you unconditionally give something or somebody. So for example, the agape that maybe a father has to their child, right? No matter what happens, no matter what the child does, it doesn't matter. It's unconditional love. There's no end to it. And then there's philos. It's a love of a thing for the essence of the thing. So for example, you love gold because it's yellow and shiny and it doesn't corrode. If you bought a piece of gold jewelry and it corroded, you would no longer love it because it wasn't gold. It's what it would turn out to be. So, you love somebody because they're funny. The minute they stop being funny, you don't love them anymore. That's what philos is. By the way, philosophia. Sophia is wisdom. Philos, love of wisdom, philosophy. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cool? Philanthropy, love of humans. Well, love of men. So that's kind of sad. I only love half the species. Not even half, 49%. It's kind of lame. Obviously, we meant to be everybody, but that's still wrong. So then the last one is eros, which is erotic love. And of course, eros is Cupid, right? So what happened was Aphrodite, so in this case, the young Aphrodite, has sex with Ares, the god of war. And their child is Eros, who shoots you with an arrow because his dad was the god of war and his mom was the god of love, and then you fall in love. Huh? Isn't that fun? Now I've explained Valentine's Day to you. Here's what they determined. They went, women are incapable of agape. They can only do eros and philos. Only men can do agape. Were they looking at the same species? Did they miss something? Have you never seen a mother with her child? That's at least agape. Well, what else is agape than that? That's pure love. Like, I get jealous of my wife sometimes. Like, wow, the heck is that? She has a connection that I can't ever have because those 2 boys are literally a part of her body that are walking around. I can't even comprehend that. I was there. I saw the younger one pee on the nurse. First thing he did. She went, whoa! It's like, yeah, I know you're going to be trouble. And so what they concluded was the best form of love was gay love. Because that way both partners could share eros, philos, and agape. That failing, if you're not into that, I guess you can do heterosexual love, because at least one of the partners is giving the other partner agape. And then, of course, the most inferior form of love is lesbian love, because no agape is possible. Like, what? I would have thought it was the other way around.